Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of the Magic Arena, and today we are going to be taking a look at midweek Magic, and it's Alchemy again. Has anything pretty much changed? No, pretty much everything that was meta before is still meta now, and in fact only solidified even more. I guess the only notable is that Mono Black Sacrifice might have fallen a bit off the radar, but everything else is still quite solid. We're going to be trying something a little different. I don't expect this to do very well, but it's just something of an interesting take. Like, our number one issue normally is our very big expensive things. So we're aiming for like Fading Hope, Disdainful Stroke, Divide by Zero, Bounce, all that. Our main game plan is honestly just mill. It's really all about keeping our opponent's cards off their end of the board. Our special sauce here is pretty much Demilich. If we can get Demilich to stick, and after casting, say, Cacophony or Hideous Laughter, when we swing, we get to have another shot at it. Again, this is our roundabout way of doubling things. And we also have Tireless Angler. There are some interesting sharks here, but mostly we're here for the Ruin Crab. It's our way of getting additional copies of Ruin Crab. And without further ado, we're going to give this one a bit of a go. We're going to see what kind of decks we run up again, and see what sticks and what doesn't. I've actually had a few annoying shockers, like one. Oh, come on. We have the turn 1 Ruin Crab, but a turn 1 land also scares me. I'm willing to keep it only because we have to consider, and our opponent has taken a mulligan. Actually, no. So let's hope our opponent is not super aggro, or doesn't mulligan that hard either. That's another thing we have to be worried about. So this one does not really count if we lose, because I kept super sketchy hand. Let's not. This is not. Not good if the connection dies. Now I need to check if now I need to check if our connection's okay or not. It might be... Oh, hold on. Our internet's supposedly still okay. I might actually have to go check something else, see if it's working. Okay, YouTube still works. Okay, YouTube definitely still works, so... Okay, we're gonna keep, but we're gonna see also if this has had any effect on, because there's a chance that as soon as I play this Ruin Crab, we're going to have to reset the game. Oh, nope. It's okay. So we are also offline on the friends list. Okay, we did draw another land. Opponent thankfully doesn't... And we have Fading Hope to Okay, let's see. Well, usually it's always... Oh no, it's goblins. Okay, this is different. Like playing it like this, but... We have the Fading Hope backup. We can either bounce the Goblin, or we can actually bounce our own Ruin Crab in case of emergency. Let's see what our opponent plays. Reckless Stormseeker. Let's use this moment to search for a land. Got one off the top. Perfect. Unfortunately, Disdainful Stroke is not going to hit that. But our opponent looks like they're mono red aggro, so one thing we can do is we can actually just play the Tireless Angler, give ourselves a buffer. So even if our opponent would have to swing with Battlecry Goblin by giving the pump there, and even then the pump's only +1/+0. So this gives us a bit. This gives us a bit of backup. We also need to check if they have CMC. Wow. No CMC4, but... Also have to remember our opponent has not played the land. So we might be opening ourselves up to a spike field hazard, but okay, nope, no spike field hazard. And we can play Nadir Kraken, but it eats up our mana. I actually want Voracious Great Shark given what our opponent's been playing. We do kind of need to hit one more mana that way, but I'm kind of fine with it. We'll play Consider. Let's see what we draw off the... We'll see what we draw off the top. Fading Hope. Yeah, we'll keep that. And we can, in fact, Maddening Cacophony now. Actually, no. Do they have any really expensive spells? I'm not seeing it. That's actually what scares me. But you know what? Let's go Maddening Cacophony now. Okay, looks like everything's cheap. So Atasha Sidious Laughter would have done it, but we're basically trying to protect our board here. And if we can scry for a great... If we can scry for another land to hit with Great Shark, that would be great. Hobgoblin Captain. Yeah, send that back. I'm pretty sure they have Frostbite. I just haven't seen it yet. So our Disdainful Stroke here, not... Okay, perfect. We hit our Voracious Great Shark. We hit our land. So... I actually missed this one. So we're actually not gonna block this time. I suspect if our opponent's running this light, they might be having like they would have other lighter stuff than this. Also means if they have burn, we have to let it go. And Tireless Angler is just giving us what's this, like what, so long and thanks for all the fish. We got our opponent down to half. Okay. Whenever you draw your second card each turn, not happening. This one's very expensive. I'm more likely to just take the Mode Piranhas. We will pass. It gives us another neat play next turn, but for now it does not. Yeah, actually, yeah, this one's actually originally from Ixalan. I missed this one. If our opponent aims, say, a bolt at Ruin Crab, we have to say goodbye to the crab. We're already going for the alternate plan at that point. Also, it looks like our opponent might be stuck on lands for the most part, so we kind of have that benefit there. Yeah, mono red. Kind of gone. Okay, opponent is going for haste. So we're just taking extra damage, and we're just gonna be... Hold on, let's see, because we probably blocked the Battle Cry Gob. Oh wait, no, we have an alternate plan. Let the creatures come out first. Play the Voracious Great Shark. Eat the Battle Cry Goblin. If our opponent has a bolt to take it out, then so be it. Opponent has something. They got the Moonrager Slash. Okay, we'll let that resolve. So, yeah, we can at least eat these. So, let's see. Oh, that's a lot. And that leaves them with 12, so we can get them next turn. Mode Piranhas to buy us some time. We're not going to even swing with the Great Shark. Also got it to flip, so... Yeah, we got them next turn. And that was like 17 cards. Oh wow, this was all the burn got stuck here. Like the Royal Eruption, the Magic Missile. Yeah, this one had a very good plan. Our opponent just got stuck on 3 mana for so long. Like you see all the cards that got stuck in hand. So they weren't able to do what they wanted to do. And opponent goes Battlecry Goblin. They can activate to give haste. I'm probably going to just take the oh yeah, they might as well play with fire. Oh, they're just gonna play with fire the whole thing. That's fine. So if our opponent swings, we just have block with we have perfect blockers here. So yeah, let's play the land. What could we have gotten? Take the Sea Dasher Octopus. And there we go. That's all. That's all that's left. And just show them what we got. And that's game. Mill is still as annoying as ever. I'm actually quite pleased that the mono blue can work. Though I will admit that you have to be very careful. I've actually played several games where I've made a lot of mistakes. So there are a good number of losses that are just on me. Would we mulligan to a Ruin Crab? It really depends. If we don't have a turn 2 Cacophony, turn 3 Hideous Laughter, or a bunch of defense or a bunch of spells that can draw us into more threats or defend ourselves, like Fading Hope, Divide by 0, I probably would mulligan for that extra crab. So we'll probably do a few more games of this. I don't know how many, just a few more. That one game actually took quite a while. That was supposed to be a fast game, but looks like connection issues might have been a thing. So time to change the batteries. Let's hope these are not the ones that got fried by that cordless phone. Oh, come on. This is... I would say it's keepable. Turn 1 Consider is fine. No, the turn 1 Crab is always better, but I will consider turn 1 Consider into turn 2 Jawari Disruption. Also, if our opponent happens to have some sort of turn 2 non-creature spell, the Concerted Defense can sometimes randomly get them. Not likely though. Talia, okay, we have to... Ooh, that's really bad. So, probably bin the Jawari Disruption now. Into turn 2 Cacophony. Since we're not countering anything anytime soon, I'm tempted to actually just hold up the Concerted Defense, but it's more likely to be a creature than a non-creature. We'll do the Jawari Disruption. Yeah, turn 2 Talia kind of ruins this deck a bit. Let's see how fast our opponent really is. Adeline. Okay, they're very fast. Yeah, Talia Rex us quite a bit here. So... like, I might as well not hold back the Concerted Defense anymore. Let's just start going for this. Then we need to decide if we want to just divide by 0 something, or we might divide by 0, say the Adeline next turn. Because afterwards it's just Hideous Laughter back to back. We are taking a bit of damage though. Let's see what our opponent's follow-up. Yeah, this is... yeah, it also hurts that we did not get to go first. Redain. I Thankfully, it does not affect this because even with Talia giving the boosts, but let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we're probably dead on this one. We have to bounce the Adeline first. Yeah. Wait a minute. Okay. We can get environmental sciences, but none of these really matter. Yeah, and this is just the mono white version, so if our opponent say hits another Adeline, we are really dead. Yeah, we're not gonna Cycle Sentinel. Not sure. Yeah, this is the case where you really want to turn one crab. We would have gotten 3, 6, 9. We would have gotten 9 additional cards. Not so much though. Also did not help that we did not. And that was a decent one, 18 cards, but we'll call it a game. Yeah, could we have done anything better in this situation? Not really. I think the turn 2 Talia was just perfectly against us. We had no real outs for that. It does, and that's why we kind of have 8 Fading Hopes, 8 divide by zeros, but we can't just add more bounce. Although as much as I would love to. I'm also noticing that the slowdown is quite real. Hold on, maybe let's close this one. Yeah, that might help things out a bit. Okay, we got back-to-back lands. We got the Fading Hope back up. We probably won't do it turn 1 though. So we most likely just Disruption turn 1. Hold up the other Disruption turn 2, or maybe Fading Hope, depending what our opponent does. Also kind of depends if we hit any additional lands. Tasha's Hideous Laughter actually not so great in, unless you hit like a really aggro opponent. This actually by itself not that great. You really need to hit multiple copies of this. Also really cute. Can't seem to do anything to. Nothing much here, nothing much there. Where is our opponent? Did our opponent just disappear? I'm actually scared usually when this happens because it's either they disconnected or I've disconnected. Okay, looks like Celundi Vision could be another addition we could add. It allows us to dig for one of our key spells as well. I'm gonna go with this now because I want to see what our opponent is playing. Okay, opponent is just playing Turbo Mill. So the Fading Hope might not have. Okay, our opponent played the land first, so they did not have the crab in hand. They do have the turbo in hand though, so I need the lands, unfortunately. That's the problem. I'm actually hoping our opponent plays something that I can bounce. Fading Hope is really, well, it helps on the crabs, but it's really there for everything else. Tasha's Hideous Laughter, they're going first at us. They take 19 cards. Let's see if we can return the favor. That doesn't look like a lot. We've taken 22. Oh, we did more. This is gonna be an interesting battle. So they get 2 shots. We get 1. So they might get us with this. Ooh, that's a lot. And... oh! Down to 1! Ah, we didn't get enough. That was a good game. What were the last ones? Hit some of the expensive ones, yeah. That was a bit... well, considering it was a no crab game, we did actually get our first shot. Our opponent just happened to have better laughters than we did. Could we have held up a Jawari disruption in that time? Actually, we probably should have. We could have held up one, then just cast our own hideous. It's hard to tell because we don't know if our opponent has their follow up or if it's just all supporting at that point. Yeah, the dual strike's a thing. I'm just... okay, we got our turn 1 crab. We're definitely keeping this. Turn 1 crab into turn 2... I don't think we need the disdainful stroke turn 2, so we will just go for it. And then even if our opponent happens to take out the crab by that point, we will still have something. So, crab again. Oh wow, we definitely want to move. Okay, so this is control. So no guarantee. We definitely want the disdainful stroke eventually, but no guarantee that our... oh, this is... no guarantee that we can hit the Tasha's hideous laughter. If our opponent gives us a chance to do so, we will. But... yeah, because our opponent definitely has a test of talents here. Right. I say go for it. But we'll just do the maddening cacophony. Okay, they did not have it. And we got rid of their Leer, so that's good for us. We got rid of their Divine Purges. Actually hoping that they would waste their time on... okay, they don't have it. They might have a counter spell now, but we'll make them use it. Maybe... oh no, they don't have it. Then opponent just concede. Okay, basically what happened was our opponent was expecting something where something more usual. Ours was definitely not usual. We kind of slipped under the radar there. Our opponent not having counter spells at all really really freaked me out. Usually we expect a counter spell. So there we go. Let's see if we can get one more win. Also, we have 2 Test of Talents there. I have put it to good use in a sense, if only to just get quick information on our opponent's deck. Okay. You know what? Looks like okay, looks like the game has had mercy on me. Now, depending on what our opponent plays, I might actually just hold up Test of Talents. White, black. Okay. Maybe not Test of Talents. This is more... oh, they do have Vanishing Verse. Maybe I should have held up the Test of Talents. But this lets us hold up divide by 0, which is an alternate plan. So do they have? Oh, sap vitality. Okay, that's a different one. So we do want to hit our faithful disciple. Okay, how many cards do they have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, probably not gonna counter anything quite soon. Okay, there we go. We hit our Cacophony and Hideous Laughter. You're just replaying the Faithful Disciple, so... And another Faithful Disciple. Oh, they do have Rite of Oblivion, so... Bit of an interesting threat. We can divide by 0 for another teaching of... Wait, we have to do a hand count first, though. Okay, so... They can go down to 4, we can go down to 3, 2. Yeah, this is technically ideal. Yeah, let's take this. I usually am very bad at playing Teaching of the Archaics. Okay, thankfully they're stuck at 4, so... Okay, don't need that. Yeah, we're gonna be stuck at 4. I'm actually gonna just cast a Demilich. Give our opponents something to do with their spells. Yeah, they probably have another oh, Infernal Grasp. They are at 33 cards. They're just taking a bit of a big hit here. Not a good time to draw our Test of Talents. I guess we just go Hideous Laughter. That's 16 cards. Cast the other Demilich off the top. So somehow, if this survives, probably not. Our opponent has Rite of Oblivion. Yep, they're just gonna sack it right away. It drafts a card to their spellbook, so we're actually closer to casting Teaching. But we're also very close to dying to the Faithful Disciple. Very close to dying to the Faithful Disciple. So there's a divide by 0. That buys us a bit of time. Okay, we're taking Environmental Sciences. Edgar Charm Broom can't do anything about that. Can't do... Wow. Lots of trip. Okay, Fading Hope buys us a bit of time. So we exile to consider the divide by 0, the Teaching, and try the Environmental Sciences. Took Massacre, X equals 0. Rite of Oblivion to get this one killed. We'll let the Demilich die. Yeah, the double test of talents really getting stuck on our hand a bit. Technically, we could have also just bounced Edgar because that would be something they wouldn't have been able to recast. Now, our only hope is that this lands. And it does! Whew, we survived that. We survived long enough. Okay, the test of talents not a great fit for this. Wasn't a great fit for this matchup. There's the one card that allows you to exile cards from a certain matchup, and you can seek into new ones. I'm considering adding that. What would I cut for it? That would be a question. But definitely, so for those wondering what card I'm talking about, and I myself don't even remember the name. Yeah, Unexpected Conversion. I would consider this as a one-off, I would say. It's a good way to, like, say, snipe the Disdainful Strokes if they're missing, or snipe the Test of Talents if they miss, or even the Concerted Defense, or even the, well, not the Demilich, you can't snipe those, but there are a lot of other cards you can potentially snipe. And it does help you draw into your other spells. So I would consider that as a one-off. I just wouldn't know what to take out for it. It also means that ideally the cards that you are not so great at, I maybe cut one Consider for it. That is an option. Basically, you want the cards that are not so great to be in 2s or 3s, so that you get a little more benefit than just exile one, get a new one. I would probably also maybe say cut one Demilich also for that matter. It's starting to feel like Tempest Djinn. You don't really need it. This one is sketchy. And our opponent going first. Yeah, I don't like this. Mulligan. Okay, this one's slightly better. I might just give up on the Concerted Defense. If this is white, then we're in real trouble. Okay, we're in real trouble. Basically, if it's turn 2 Talia, yeah, we're in... No, turn 2 Luminarch Aspirant, that's better. So we can hold up Jawari Disruption and probably just go Divide by 0, buy us some time, then land a Hideous Laughter. Unfortunately, yeah, this is the one matchup where, like, the 4-drop spells are not good at landing. So I might just hold up the Divide by 0 here. Elite Spellbinder, so we're actually going to just bounce the Aspirant. Let's see, opponent has 4 cards, we will have 3. I will need to decide between Environmental and Teaching. Let's see if our opponent takes the... They're more likely to take the Tasha or the Maddening Cacophony away from us. We do need to hit a... Yeah, maybe this should have been Environmental Sciences. It would have helped us draw into another land. Oh, he hit the Fading Hope. Okay, we hit the Ruin Crab, but we can kind of wait on that. Angel. Well, at least that's one big card out, so going to attacks. We'll just bounce that the Elite Spellbinder. Hit another Disdainful Stroke, which is probably not what we want. We kind of just need one. Unfortunately, we are hitting... Okay, not a great hit, only because our opponent does have quite a bit of mid-range. We did hit a lot of 3s and quite a few 4s. So, I might as well just play the Ruin Crab. Give our opponent some... If we hit a land, I would have basically held up the Disdainful Stroke. Opponent goes Elite Spellbinder, so they're not going Legion Angel. Price snipes the other Hideous Laughter. Yeah, not being able to... Yeah, not going first was a very... Also missing land drops. So we have a Demilich, but what does that do for us? Nothing Okay, let's say I cast Demilich. We can replay the Hideous Laughter, we can replay Fading Hope and whatnot. We are gonna take 8. So there's a risk there. We're gonna take that risk. Our opponent could easily have Brutal Qatar or Skyclave Apparition. That's usually the hallmark of this deck. Yeah, unfortunately, our additions... These could easily be just more bounce spells. Our opponent is going for Legion Angel, so that's... We're pretty much dead next turn. Voice of the Blessed. Well, we're not planning on... Well, we can attack. We're basically just attacking to recast the spell. So the question is, can we nuke 36 cards off the top? We would need a lot of help. We would need another land. We would need... Okay, we didn't hit the other land. Okay, those are a few good expensive ones. We're gonna go with the Cacophony first. This one's a... Ah, shoot. This is a tricky one. The order you go in this one is gonna be very important. Also need to... Because they have a lot of 2s, 3s... Well, a lot of 2s and 3s. We haven't hit a lot of their lands yet. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4... So ideally you want to do Cacophony first. Okay, we hit quite a bit there. Oh, and you have to pay... Okay. Okay, so... Yeah, so it looks like it's... it turns out it's not great. You actually still have to pay for it. Ooh! So I might... So I think I know what I'm gonna cut. I'm probably just gonna cut the Demilich. I would probably prefer another Tireless Angler. Maybe more bounce spells. Demilich is great if you can hit all your mana. Like... What happened to all our mana there? What gives? It is an alternate threat, but it's not exactly a threat that we can go for. So let's see if we can find alternate bounce effects. Yeah. It's so hard to attack with Demilich. You might as well just make it free. Well, I guess it can be quite broken if it is. So let's see. Unsummon is a good cheap one. That's something we can use. If we need something that can depart the realm, can hit non-land permanents. Same with Into the Royal. Wash Away. No, it's more of a very specific counter spell. Yeah, I might end up just adding Ascendant Spirit. Also decent early play. We're never gonna draw cards off it though. Yeah, if I were going to do that, I might just add unsummons here. Sea Guard Approach doesn't quite work. Yeah, we want the rest of our spells to be cheaper, all things considered. Seagate Stormcaller into Maddening Cacophony is a thing. Yeah, that would seem to be it. I'm willing to leave the Demilich here for now. It's very good late game, but maybe I would not use 3 copies. I'd probably just cut it down to 2. Then we would bump up some of the other spells. We need to be a bit more. We need to win the die roll more often. That's just kind of how it goes. So can't seem to go online. No crab. Still need another land. We're and our opponent going first. We have to mulligan this. Okay, this is much better. I will keep the Tireless Angler, so I probably bin 1 Cacophony. So if we draw a crab, that'd be interesting. Okay, this is... Okay, we drew another Tireless Angler. That might be an issue. Yep, black. Well, the good news is we can kind of buy some time, but we're gonna end up giving our opponent treasure. We might as well just go Maddening Cacophony, see what the rest of the deck is, and make game plan around it. Not a very hard decision. You either make mana to do something or you attack me with it. I think the opponent actually had something they could have done. Okay, we're actually gonna hold. So basically what that... Okay, interesting. I have no idea what the deck is. So next turn we can go Tireless Angler, then we can go use the Haunted Edge. They are missing one more snow-covered mana. I might just play the Tireless Angler first, force them to use their removal. We can always do Tireless Angler again. Alternately, I can hold up Divide by 0 first, then go Tireless Angler, play Evolving Wilds, get our value that way. Giving up a little bit of equity here, but that's just sometimes how it crumbles. Okay, we did. So we're actually gonna hold up the Divide by 0. This looks like a mid-range big spells deck, especially if you have to dig up for something. So this is 5 mana, virtually 6, and if they attack with this one, they can even get up to 7 mana. Unhallowed Phalanx. Yeah, we can delay them a bit. So we will go Environmental Sciences though. Spares. Not very aggressive. This looks like a interesting sacrifice style deck. Hit a Jawari Disruption. Unfortunately, they have more than enough mana to cover this, so Tireless Angler, Evolving Wilds. I feel bad if I end up grabbing a crab off this. Maybe I could have just played the island first. Nope, it's a... I don't think we're getting past anytime soon. I'll take the Sea Dasher Octopus though. Because the next turn is ideally Tireless Angler, play land, hold up Juari Disruption. Although I don't think it's gonna quite stick. Or this, in fact, this is going to... Oh no, this is not the one that flips. Opponent does have the mana to kill the Tireless Angler. Okay, get that out of the way. Ooh, Voracious Great Shark is nice if we can if we can hold it up. So this turns out to be a lot more mid-range than I expected. Yeah, I really would have not have had a clue as to what this deck would have been about. Opponent goes for the Infernal Grasp. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna cast a Disruption, see if they're willing to, because it might delay their game plan a bit. They might also just have an Ancient Lumber Knot, and then I'm dead anyway. So nothing I can do about that. Yeah, I would have. Unfortunately, we had one divide by 0. We kind of need. Thankfully, our no doesn't have it, so we have some good news there. So we need to hold up that Great Shark at all costs. I can't even cast Environmental Sciences. If our opponent just goes for that Apprentice Sharpshooter, yeah, I guess we countered that. My concern is if that last card is an Ancient Lumber Knot, maybe I should have held for that last one. The thing is, if they had it, they would have played it last turn. Bloodchief's Thirst. Okay, so they just had more removed. So definitely need to cast Environmental Sciences. So I can hold up. Divide by 0. Consider. I can also just play the Sea Dasher Octopus to block something. Since the threat board a bit, now we need to consider if we have. Okay, maybe we. Okay, Test of Talents again. A bit of a dud here. I can go for the Maddening Cacophony, nuke half their deck, but if they hit anything big, we die. I can swing with the Sea Dasher Octopus now, see if we can hit something else. Double divide by 0 will buy us a bit of time. Ancient Lumber Knot. So we can hold off for Mascot Exhibition to buy us even more time. Oh, we do have to note that we are down to 1 life. So now we have to hold one creature back. All of a sudden, every mana counts. Yeah, my concern is, yeah, I have to hold back because any kill spell kind of ruins it for us. Yeah, it's a shame we could. Yeah, this one being a creature was a bit annoying. Yep, they did have a kill spell, so we would be forced to block with everything. But then again, we do manage to kill. We do manage to kill 2 of these, so. Now we hold up Test of Talents, though it doesn't help if it's like binding. I knew it. So yeah, we have. Yeah, the one kill spell we didn't have an out for. So I can do. Hold on. Okay, that takes him down to 18. It's make or break. No, not enough. Yeah, we got them down to 3 cards. That was a good game. Ooh, that was quite close. Our opponent having clutch removal as well was really annoying. We would have been able to buy time a bit for that. I kind of want to do one more. I don't want to end on that low note. Yeah, the more I think of it, we probably could have held back on that one card. We should have to assume that the next one was really an Ancient Lumber Knot. Yeah, we made a mistake on that one. We should have let that first one go. Triple Hideous Laughter, but we need a land to hit. We'll see, but I don't think we're gonna. Opponent goes blue. Wizard class. Okay. Oh wait, we have the land already, so let's find out what our opponent has. Ooh, this is very control. This is some spirit control, and yeah, the anti non-creature target is a tech is a bit of an issue with us. Okay, we did. Yeah, we're not gonna hit much if they have a lot of expensive stuff. Next turn, I'm probably gonna hold up Concerted Defense if they're not casting things. They might draw 2 cards. When it has a Field of Ruin into Cigar the Splendor, that actually draws them cards. So sure, draw. Well, there's Demilich. That's our plan B, so to speak. So 24 cards from 2. Okay, because we're hitting a lot of their expensive stuff. So next turn we can Hideous Laughter with Concerted Defense backup. Oh, they are drawing cards. So they're into a wizard. Oh, they're just drawing into more cards. Okay. So they'll draw another card if... Oh, they just attack with one. They want the tokens. So this one gives us concerted defense as a sort of backup. Though it will have to be an expensive kill spell. Borrow time, not gonna do it. We're gonna pay for this. Oh, they're actually down to 12 cards in the... Basically, we're making them pay for this so that we can get our... So we can get the Hideous Laughter true. Yeah, we lose the Demilich. Turns out the Demilich was good for something. So, let's see. We hit another Demilich, but... Oh! 2, 1, 0. They need to win this now. They could if they have one more land, because that would be Hall of Storm Giants. Yeah, maybe I should have held up Demilich. I wasn't paying attention to the hall. Yeah, they had. Yeah, we goofed up on that one. We needed to play Demilich, buy ourselves a little more time. We were just a little short. It was so close, but then. But yeah, for those who keep saying that mill is dumb, no, you can make plenty of mistakes. It's really the micro decisions that count here. Yeah, I actually want to do one more. Yeah, we had it there. We just needed to play Demilich again if we... The opponent's deck did have Geistlight Snares, that was the concern. Though I think it looks like we kind of dodged all of those. Yeah, not. Yeah, we would have also thought that they would have had the adjustment by then, but I guess we're still waiting. Okay, turn 2 Cacophony. Sure, we... Yeah, it looks like the control is quite big right now. Maybe hit the Disdainful Stroke. I might just play the Cacophony now just to get a glimpse of what our opponent's up to. Okay, it's... Okay, it's zombies. And we just helped them a lot. Our best bet is... Oh wow, that's also 4-3, so it will kill Demilich. Yeah, that was a... Opponent did not activate that. Falcon Abomination. So let's consider. Yeah, they're gonna go white first, and it looks like a lot of our Disdainful Strokes are going to miss. Thankfully, the Jwari Disruption will hit. So we... I want to play with backup. That's the problem. Let's just play the Demilich first. I know they have kill spells. I just saw the Infernal Grasp. If them playing a kill spell delays one of the Narfies coming back, that's quite good, I guess. They might end up just playing something back because, yeah, the Narfies can actually handle the Demilich itself too. We do have the cards to get... Demilich back. Shambling Gas. Hit the Hideous Laughter. Because I can play this straight, but ideally... Yeah, ideally I want to hit another land. We'll play the Hideous Laughter first. 13 cards, okay. And what we can actually do is, if our opponent goes for Narfi, we can actually bounce it back to their hand. Maybe we should take down some of these cards. Okay, Ruin Crab, but no land. They're more likely to just buy this back. And you have to remember, we don't actually get... we actually have to spend mana for it. Our opponent could just hardcast an Narfi they have in hand. It's fine. Dead Priest of Merfolk. Kinda the same thing. We'll actually take... Okay, we hit the divide by 0. Yeah, not so great. We were actually better off just hitting the Maddening Cacophony. Opponent buys Narfi back. We need to absorb the most damage. We can Demilich again for the Maddening Cacophony, but we kind of need extra help. Organ Hoarder. Oh, the rest go to the graveyard, so... Yeah, we kind of need extra help. Another Hideous Laughter would do it. Tireless Angler would not do it. Yeah, I guess our mistake there was not doing the Cacophony first. They happen to have quite a lot of cards with 3s and 4s and their mana cost. And also us getting stuck on land for a long time. Yeah, let's call this game. Let's call this a game. Where are the matchups I'm looking for? Then again, if I did run into those matchups, it might turn out to be a bad thing for us. Yeah, bounce might be better than because the concerted defense assumes that I have to. Demilich is fine. It's a decent blocker for the most part, but yeah, we were expecting to mill a lot more than what we hit. Okay, we have the Mercy Ruin Crab now. We can even consider to find another continuing lands, or we can just rely on that. An argument, well, just on white. Okay, white, blue. Okay, Esper. So we're gonna hold back. We're gonna probably cast these Considers when given a chance. Sedgemoor Witch. We'll consider once. Fading Hope. Yeah, we'll keep that. Yeah, they're gonna get one good shot at us. Yeah, we'll have to take the tree. I will take another Ruin Crab though. Okay, we sniped the Leer as well. Consider first. Yeah, we'll keep that. That one Sedgemoor Witch is gonna deal more damage to us. I guess we can keep some of the lands here. My concern is our opponent might have a board wipe. So we're basically gonna go Tireless Angler to... Because our opponent's been trying to get the Sedgemoor Witch to stick, so we're gonna help it. We're gonna let it stick this time. And hey, another Ruin Crab. We can cast it now, but I'm actually gonna just wait. Opponent might go for a board wipe this time. Doomscar. Yep, figured they'd have that. So now we need to hit one of our actual mill spells. Siphon Insight. Yeah, they're not gonna be excited with what they hit. Well, they might hit one of our divide by zeros, which would be a pain. Sedgemoor Witch, sure, we'll actually let that stay. Yeah, we're just waiting for our opponent to vanishing first. We will actually bounce the verse because they don't have the black mana right now. They might have hit our test for talents. They did. Oh, it comes back to us. Neat. So take teaching, and we probably take environmental sciences. We will take another tree from the witch. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Oh wow, that's a good hit. So we now have Test of Talents and Juari Disruption. Okay, no Juari Disruption backup. So we'll hold off on the environmental sciences for now. I forgot they stole it from us. So we stole it back from them. So we're gonna take 4. Yeah, it's a bit close though. We got them down to 16. There. And let's consider for an... Demilich is a good thing to consider for. Hold on, let's see what we have. Yeah, we'll consider for Demilich. Fading Hope back up. Nice. It's another Leer. Not so sure if that's correct, but bounce it back. Yeah, we'll keep the concerted defense up top. Play the Demilich. So we now have some sort of backup against a bigger rat effect. Vanishing Verse, we can Test of Talents if they Fading Hope to bounce it back to hand. I'm actually fine with that. They might just end up replaying Sedgemoor Witch. So yeah, we have to play the Demilich as is. So this is going to be a big counter spell war of sorts. Valorous Stance. Yeah, unfortunately they have just enough mana. So only 2 copies. Yeah, maybe I should. So we're down to 1. Yeah, we could lose this one if we don't have it. Yeah, maybe I should not have kept the concerted defense up top. That was a good game. Yeah, so lots of close calls, but yeah, we actually did give them a run for their money. Just and that's all without hit. We hit one Maddening Cacophony. Yeah, we needed the Demilich to survive long enough. Unfortunate. Yeah, concerted defense. I probably would just sub that out for like I might just sub it out for negate. That's probably a lot better. Negate would have been a much better hit there. Anyway, that's going to be it for this episode of the Magic Arena Run. If you like what you saw, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, turn on notifications and whatnot. And as always, thank you very much for watching. I hope to see you guys again next time. Take care, God bless. Really, do stay safe at this moment in time. And take care. Have a great day, everyone.